How's it going, everybody? Doing a request here today of eating peach rings. Talk about these in the supermarket haul. These are sour and sweet peach rings. I don't think I've ever had them. Peach rings. I might have when I was a kid or something. I don't know. I cannot remember. If I do, I cannot remember them at all. I'll just be rambling as well. They smell like peaches. I do like peaches. I will say that. Not bad. These three are stuck together. Now I'm getting the sour on the back end. It's super. I don't know if you're hearing that, but second floor here. When it gets windy, the house, you like feel the house like vibrating. But it's been windy the past 3 days. I think NFL free agency started today because Wilson went to the Steelers. Also Wilson. On a 1-year deal. I don't know how much. What for? Denver's traded Judy to the Browns for like a 5th and 6th round pick or a 4th and 5th. I didn't care about that. I was just like, whatever. Judy was not bad, but he did not. When he got drafted and you saw the tape of him running routes and shit, I was like, damn. I thought he was going to be a hit right out of the gate. And he was never terrible, but he's like a number 2. And he'll probably do better on the Browns. Like I said, it doesn't matter. He might as well wash the stink of Denver off right now anyway. Because clearly Peyton wants to do his own thing, which he deep down didn't want Russell Wilson even last year. You know, he's one of those coaches where it's like, oh, I need all my own fucking people and players and shit. So it's like, they do have a bunch of cap space. I will say this. I saw something Mark Schlereth, and this is true. I think Mark Schlereth was kind of like, good on Peyton for at least acknowledging that Denver just kind of sucks. Like, they haven't been good, really, for 8 years. I'd say the year after they won the Super Bowl, they were 9-7. They were still solid. After that, so 7 years now, they just have not been a good team, okay? So you really kind of need to give them people blow up. And I think, I'm not even putting this on Wilson, because Wilson had a solid enough year last year. He wasn't spectacular, but he was solid. And are they going to get a better quarterback in than how he was last year? Who knows? It's yet to be seen, obviously. But I think some of their other players, like in my own mind as a fan, who I thought were good, were not as good as I would have thought they were. I just don't think they have a lot of good players, especially on offense. Defensively, they still have Surtain. And Benino's decent. They have some decent players on defense still. Offensively, they're just not. They were not that good even last year, to be honest with you. The problem is the Wilson trade destroyed them pick-wise. So him sucking the first year really fucked them up. And then even to get Peyton, they had to give up a first-round pick. They ended up with a first-round pick because they had traded. I think it was the what was the guy? Was it Bradley Chubb? Is that his name? I can't remember. Traded him to the Dolphins, and I think they got a first-round pick there, and then they ended up with a first-round pick, so at least they have a first-round pick this year. Every 4 pieces, 105 calories. 2 grams of protein. These are pretty good, though. They taste like a canned peach. Not too sour. Like, I was getting a little sour on the back end early, but I think they're a little more sweet than sour. Did watch the last episode of Halo that came out. It was pretty decent. There was a good amount of action. I mean, like they said, Master Chief is more like, somebody said in a comment on something on YouTube, Master Chief is more of the Sam Fisher in this, especially in this episode. But he's fucking some shit up, and then you see, I guess in the preview for the next episode, it looks like he's going to finally get his suit back. And a lot of people are throwing theories out there that once he gets the suit on this time, I think he's going to have it on a majority of the time. I think he's still popping the helmet off, but I think he's going to be in the suit a majority of the time, and I think I agree with that as well. Because they're pushing, I would assume season 3, I think that could be the season where they finally kind of get it as good as they can. Because you keep seeing the ring that they're going to find, and the next episode kind of alludes that everybody's going to be making a move towards the ring, Covenant, and the humans. So it looks like you might see a flood reveal at maybe the last episode of this season, but that one's not a ring. See? I don't like that. So you might see the flood. At the very least, you'll see him next year. That's why I'm thinking once they're on the ring, once they all get to the ring, all the backstory and side story bullshit should just be thrown out the window. Wrap it up this year, because that's when they could be like, you know what, maybe it's not point to point like the games or any of the books or whatever, but you're going to get it damn close. They can do that in season 3. Personally, I think this season's been alright. That one has a little extra. I think this season's been alright. It's a lot better than last season. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's fantastic. I mean, in terms of Halo lore and universe, it's not what it should be. Not even close, let's be honest. It's not even fucking close. But it's still decent. In my opinion. But it's a small step in the right direction. But once you get to the ring, just get him in the gear. Even if you want to show his face in first person, go ahead and you know, be able to see his face in the mask, whatever. Get him in the mask, get him in the suit, get him everybody on the ring, and now we could have just Covenant, and you could still have, we're searching because the ring's big enough, you know, they're on this side, we're on that side. But good action, whatever, just make it that, and get the side story shit out of here. Just have it straight forward. Now we're on the ring. Oh shit, the flood appeared. I guess the flood wouldn't appear this year, because even in the first Halo, that didn't happen immediately. So maybe it'd be like a half season reveal. That'd be cool to see. But let's be realistic. They're going to do something stupid. They're going to get on the ring and it's going to be like, the Flood are going to be like Ewok type things or some shit. Still haven't seen any hunters in their gear. The grunts haven't appeared this season either. There was the one brute. It's been mostly elite. There was a bunch of jackals, but it was mostly elite. They were doing, Arbiter was doing his thing in this episode too, so there was stuff going on. 4.4 servings per container. I guess I'm just going to get through these. Still playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'm 50 hours in now. I am at the Cosmo Canyon, so I'm doing stuff there. It's still fun. And there was a chocobo, a specific thing in Cosmo Canyon. Because each chocobo kind of has like a special ability in each region you're in. And these ones, you gotta do a little flying with them, gliding type stuff. And I had to do stuff with UV, part of this kind of quest. And it was a little annoying. You had to get certain points on each thing. Here's the weird one. Not bad. Let's see how these do with my heartburn GERD. But yeah, it's just a request here today from eating some peach rings and just rambling a little bit, but mostly about Halo. Yeah, thanks for checking this out, and have a good day.